Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today, and we're going to be using this really cool Alolan Muk squad that I just put together, and the idea is you want to use the Muk to get rid of offensive checks to our Mega Latios, which are Ash Greninja, Mega Alakazam, Choice Scarf, Tapu Lele, those kinds of mons, and once you get rid of that, our Mega Latios can just do a ton of work, and we back it up with a nice Volt Turn Core of Choice Scarf Magnezone plus Defensive Lander ST, which is our Stealth Rocker and Defogger, and that can help get in the heavy hitters such as our Mega Latios and our Choice Banded Zygarde right here. And then finally we have Shift Gear Fairium Z Magearna right here. Opted to go with Fairium Z over Electrium Z because we don't really struggle with Toxapex or Tapu Fini. We have our Zygarde and our Latios to threaten that, and then we have Muk for Tapu Fini right here. So that's looking pretty nice, and yeah, that is going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on any competitive Pokemon content, and I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got a game right here, up against some pretty nice. He's running like two dual leads right here with the Selgor Azelf. I feel like I've seen this team before. I think he'll lead a Selgor though. I can just go ahead and lead right off with my Muk, and to make sure that Selgor doesn't get to do a ton. He's going to lead off with the Azelf right here. I'll go ahead and knock off first, and then I'll Pursuit Trap him. He could explode right here, I guess. I think he will explode. Poison there would have been nice. We are Poison Touch, right? Yeah, we are. Do I need health on Lando? I don't think I need health on Lando, to be honest. I mean, it could be nice for Zygarde and Kartana too, so I'm just gonna yeah, he's gonna explode, obviously. Does a sizable chunk, but I don't really need this mon for anything else. Maybe Magearna, but could just be Shift Gear Fairium for all I know too. He's gonna go Zygarde right here, which is a problematic Pokemon. I'll go out into my own, because Landorus is gonna get set up on. Just throws off 1,000 arrows. I don't know whether that's banned or not. I don't think that's banned. I'll go ahead and calc it, but I think that's offensive Dragon Dance. So let's just calc the Dragon Dance set against Choice Band. Yeah, that's not Choice Band damage. I get a free 1,000 arrows here myself. Is there any reason to click anything else? There is not. This is going to take a ton. Yeah, it took over half. And I can just go ahead and click this move again. Knock that mon out, and let's see what he wants to respond with now. Goes to Selgor, probably to Final Gambit right here. What do I want to sack? I'll just go Muk because I really think Final Gambit's coming. And we still have Defog in the back in case he wants to start getting up spikes or anything like that. He is going to start getting up spikes. I don't mind though. I'll just go ahead and knock this thing off. I do have Defog, as I said, in the back. Any poison? No poison right there. I guess I'll Pursuit. He's going to get up the third layer, I think. He's going to Final Gambit, just knock me out. That's fine. Now the problem is, I don't think I can go Lando just yet because he's going to go Zygarde and try to set up now. My Zygarde's going to take quite a bit. I could just go Magearna. I mean, like, the worst thing he does is go Zygarde against that. He's going to go Zygarde, okay. But this thing can't set up on me, which is the good thing. And he's forced 1,000 arrows right here. So what I'm actually going to do is, I think I sack then go Lottie, and then click Ice Beam. It's a good play. What do I sack though? I could just sack this, but I could just sack this. I'm gonna Twinkle Tackle because he's gonna 1,000 arrows and knock me out. But now I go Lottie and threaten this guy out. And I just Mega Evolve right here and go for Ice Beam. He's gonna go Magearna, which makes sense. Now I weaken this with Earthquake. Yeah, that is a 2-hit KO. He's able to go for Ice Beam. We'll live that, and he doesn't freeze me, which is good. This is a roll for the next one though, so that's kind of scary. We do get the roll right there, which is good. Let's see if he has anything to respond now. He needs Extreme Speed on Zygarde, which he already saw Ice Beam, so I guess he's going to try to go for the E-Speed right here. It's not able to knock me out. We're able to Ice Beam right there. And finally he's left with Kartana, which I just click Ice Beam, and then he's not Scarf, and that is able to knock him out. So definitely very good. I definitely got kind of lucky getting the roll on the Magearna right there, but I really don't think it would have made a difference. Even if he Shift Geared up, he would not have been able to sweep everything on my team at that point, and he would have been super low. So I'll drop a GG in the chat in case that guy's still around, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Gyarados is a giant problem, but he's very weak to my Muk. It kind of deals with, like, well, it could be Z-move Volcarona, but it can deal with Superior and Tapu Lele pretty nicely. I'll go ahead and lead right here with my Scarf Magnezone. I can just Volt Switch out on anything. He's going to lead Ferrothorn, which is great because I just get to damage this thing a ton now. I'll go ahead and click on Ice HP Fire. He might get off a Leech Seed, he might have Protect or anything, but I think he'll just start to get up Hazards and try to salvage this, but let's see what he opts to do. I could also just Volt out and get up my own rocks with the Lando, but I really want to try to weaken this mon. So yeah, that is a 2-hit KO. There's the rocks, and pretty much we just get rid of this thing now. Because especially since he's not leftovers, there's no point in cooking Protect, which he's not going to have because he's not lefties. So we're able to get rid of this, which I guess doesn't do a ton for me. It helps out my Lottie, and I guess it helps out my Magearna too, because I don't think we're HP Fire Magearna from what I remember. Let's see what he brings out here, though. Maybe Volk? Volk's a huge threat. We still have our Muck around, so that's definitely looking like a good option against that. We can go ahead and knock that thing off, and then, yeah, he's going to go Volk. We don't have it in Power Fire, yeah. I can go Muck right here. Goes right for a nice Quiver Dance, that's fine. Poison Jab should be stronger, I think. But he might not be Z-move. What Rolk isn't Z-move, though? Poison Jab not very effective, I kind of forgot. Fiery Dance, that did 0. He gets the thing. We're able to Poison Jab, he gets the Flame Body, and I don't get the Poison Touch, that sucks, but all I need is this thing in range of my Zygarde's Extreme Speed, so I guess I'll click Poison Jab again. Will he be able to take that? Because of that, we got a crit, which I guess is good, but I still don't think that's the range that I need it at. If I had Shadow Sneak, then maybe. Yeah, that burn is going to cost me this game right here. Unless Extreme Speed actually does the job right now, from that percentage, which I don't think it will. No, okay, it did. No Flame Body? Good. Alright, so that's not that bad. I really thought he would live that, though. Unfortunately, now we lost our Tapu Lele and our Superior answer, but he's going to go Superior right here. We can go out into several things. He's going to Leaf Storm, I think. Or Leech Seed, whatever the two. I'll just go Magnezone right here. I'll probably take a Leech Seed. Nope, just go through Leaf Storm, okay? He might be Scarf, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll just go ahead and start Flash Cannoning this. Yep, start weakening it. We got a nice crit back, which I guess is pretty nice. He's going to go for the Hidden Power. HP Fire. So I think I'm forced back to this. The problem is I don't want to get swept by Gyarados. If I shift gear now, do I win? Scizor can Bullet Punch me. I don't think we take a +2 HP Fire very well. That's the problem that I'm facing right now. If I go Zygarde and Extreme Speed, then he goes Gyarados, I go Lando, get the damage off. I still think we lose anyways, so we're going to do the Magearna and pressure this thing right now. Go ahead and shift gear up. I know we'll take a +2 HP Fire. He's going to Synthesis, which is perfect, because now I get to knock this thing out with Fairium Z. Assuming this knocks him out. It does, and now he didn't even take any damage, so now Scizor is not going to be as big of a threat. And Tapu Lele won't do a ton to us. Gyarados goes down to T-Bolt. I'm pretty sure it does even if it Mega Evolves too. But yeah, he definitely should have just HP Fired right there. I guess maybe he really thought it was Assault Vest, and he just wanted me to take the Flare Cannon drop, but there was no way I would ever do that right there. His best play was definitely HP Fire, but let's see what he opts to bring in now. Probably his... I think he has to go Scizor, yeah. My play out here is obviously Thunderbolt. He's going to Mega Evolve, so it's regular Gyarados and Mega Scizor. Okay, so he's this SD Roost set. It's a bit of a threat. Gee, that might win the game for him right here. He's going to Roost for sure. I'm going to go Zygarde right here. Just because I have to make a play right here to prevent the sweep. Goes straight for the Bullet Punch. What? I guess that's better. Maybe he doesn't have Roost. Do you really not, though? Like... I'll preserve this Mon. Do I need to? We're Adamant, not Jolly, so we won't outspeed Tapu Lele no matter what. This is tricky. Do I save this? No, I don't. And he doesn't Bullet Punch that turn, which is interesting. So he did have Roost, but he didn't click it the other turn. So he has to Bullet Punch right here. He knows he has to. But maybe he'll overpredict. No, he's gonna Bullet Punch, okay. I don't think we have a way to beat this because he has a Roost. I mean, I guess what I can do is... No, I don't think we do. I'm gonna go Latios right here. Try to weaken this guy. I think I need to Ice Beam Freeze. Or Earthquake. I could try to go for the Psychic Spit F drops too. I'm gonna go for the Freeze though. He's able to Bullet Punch for quite a bit. We Ice Beam. Don't get the Freeze, and I think that is going to be the game right here. So I'm really confused as to why he didn't Roost on my Magearna earlier. You saw that my T-Bolt did not do a ton, but it's actually going to give me the opportunity right there. He's going to Roost that turn. And I guess we're not going to draw this match out. I'll go ahead and forfeit right there and drop a GG, and that is going to be our second game. So unfortunate loss right there, but the Scizor definitely had a very good matchup. Should have kept my Magnezone healthier, but It's alright, I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Looks like it might be Protean Ground, just a U-turn out into Medicham plus maybe Banded Zygarde, but it could also be set up Zygarde, I guess. It's a nice bulky core going on right here. Kind of torn apart by Banded Zygarde, though. I do want to preserve my Muk's health just so I don't get swept by Ashgren at some point, so what I think I'll do right here is lead off with my Latios. As he's going to lead off with the Zapdos. Not quite sure what this thing wants to do to me, but Latios is a huge problem for him. I'll go ahead and just Ice Beam right here. He's going to switch out into Tran. Earthquake's really obvious. He might scout for it, but at the same time, I really have no reason not to click this attack right now. Like, Latios with Earthquake is pretty standard right now, so I really think he'll scout, maybe go back to Zapdos. He's going to let me weaken Gran, actually, which is an interesting option. As what I'll do now is just go Muk, I think. Hopefully it's not Ground Z. Okay, so it is just Battle Bond, and that did a lot, wow. So I'll just Pursuit right here because he could just stay in though, and that would be pretty bad. I'll Poison Jab. The problem is Muk can't switch into this anymore. He's gonna go Trance. I should have knocked off. Dang, okay, I'm gonna go Lando now. Lando doesn't do anything with Zapdos, and if he's gonna get up his rocks, I want to do the same with mine. There's the Zapdos right here. And now what I can do is just U-turn out. I don't care if you're faster than me in HP Ice. As I said, he has an Amoonguss and this thing, so what is this mon doing? And now I can just go Lottie right here. And I go ahead and throw off some more attacks right now. We'll go ahead and Ice Beam. Do a really good amount to that thing. You actually get a freeze too, which really sucks for my opponent. He has to try to thaw out with Heat Wave if he really wants to prevent that thing. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit right there. I don't know what he clicked. Maybe Toxic could have been bad, but Lottie was going to run through this guy's team, especially since he gave me damage on Gran. So I'll take that victory right there, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another match right here. This guy's running a pretty similar build to mine, and the idea that it's just Volt turn into Dragons. The only difference is his Mega is Mawile, I have Mega Latios, and Mega Latios is actually a gigantic threat to him. The only thing is Gran threatens it, so I need to use my Muk to get rid of that. I'll go ahead and lead off here with my Choice Scarf Magnezone, as he's going to lead right here with the Gran. I'm just going to go ahead and Volt Switch out turn 1. I'm going to Flash Cannon, actually. The problem is he could just stay in, and that would be a choking play. Do I have switch-ins to Zygarde if he goes that? Not really. I'm going to Flash Cannon. Yeah, because he's going to go Lando. We can scout the damage based on this. Does below half, so he's, yeah, defensive. If he wants to get up rocks, I'll do the same. Because Zygarde doesn't, my Landorus doesn't have HPI, so it's kind of Zygarde setup fodder anyway. He's gonna go hard Greninja, no fear. Alright, I need to find a switch in. My switch in's always Muk right here. We can switch in once unless he misses the Hydro, which is actually very nice for me. Now I can Poison Jab. Switches hard into Shiny Zygarde. I need to do a live with this thing, it looks so good. Can we Poison? We have Poison from Poison Jab and Poison Touch, yeah. We're able to Poison that mon, which is definitely very nice. I have to switch out here. I guess I'll go Lando now, because it doesn't do a ton else besides help out with Mawile. And he's going to try to Dragon Dance, but it won't make a difference, even if he's 50% Berry. Devastating Drake will do like 50%. 68, okay, more than I expected. But Earthquake plus Poison should do the trick. Oh, never mind, I forgot he only took that one turn, okay. So I guess I'll just Sec this. So that's a double down. He has no Zygarde switch-ins anymore, though. I mean, even his defensive Lando, since it's a weekend, should take a sizable chunk. Honestly, I see no reason not to go Magearna, but if he goes Lando, then where do I go? This is kind of tricky, because we'll go Lottie. He goes hard Magearna. Alright, so this is the scenario where I have to Earthquake no matter what. Because as much as I want to keep this mon, I need to put him in range of Fire Punch. Okay, so he's AV, good. And I'm really glad that we got to keep that mon. So he goes Gran. I'll go Muk here. Doubles to Lando. I really tried to catch his Dark Pulse, I mean his Hydro Pump, but this is fine, I just switch out again. She'll just go Zygarde right here. Goes to Gran. I guess you can go Lottie now too. He has options, he goes to Lottie, yeah. Alright. We'll go to Magearna. Hopefully I think he'll just be Specs or Scarf. Doubles to Lando, so he's just taking a ton of rocks damage. I don't get this guy. But if I Shift Gear right here, I can win if he doesn't Earthquake. If he does Earthquake, I can still win with my Lottie, so because I know he's defensive, so I will Shift Gear. And he does go right for the Earthquake. So we're in Shuriken range, but I get to throw off the Ice Beam now. Actually, I guess I might as well Fairium Z since this is my last turn. Because I knew we would take another Earthquake naturally, but you get to hit the Magearna now and get rid of it, which is really great. We might actually not get rid of it, depending on how much this Thunderbolt does. Yeah, because it's Assault Vest. Can we fully para? Nope, okay. But that thing dies on entry, so that's good. And he's still very weak to my one thing. The only problem is it might come down to a Lottie speed tie. Unless he is Scarf Lottie too. Because he obviously goes Gran. And I obviously have to respond with... I guess I could respond with Magnezone too. But then we're playing with more 50-50s. I just go Muk right here. I need to pull my own double into Lottie. I have to get some momentum back in this game right now, because Mawile is a huge threat. He's going to sack off Magearna actually, which is smart, because now he gets to bring back Gran again. But this time I think he'll be forced to Dark Pulse. This is going to be an interesting endgame. He goes Mawile to get the Intimidate, because now I have to stay in. Just an Earthquake right here and put him in range of... Because if he SDs up, well, he's going to play rough every time, which is why I couldn't go hard Zygarde. Or Knockoff too. Alright, so now I go Zygarde. I think he has more sacks than me, and that's what this is going to come down to. So I go for 1,000 arrows, obviously. We get rid of Mawile, but now he gets the Lottie for free. Which, do I care? Actually, do I care if he goes Lottie? He goes Lando, which... He's letting me weaken this into... Well, I guess it's already a Magnezone range. Do I bother switching this out? I don't want to lose to Askren. 1,000 arrows. It is a 2-hit KO from that range. Let's see what he clicked, though. HP Ice, that's fine. He Earthquakes right here every time, so unfortunately, he goes hard Lottie. He's really gonna lose to my Scarf Magnezone at this rate. But the problem is that Gran's gonna outspeed me, I think. Psy Shocks to kill. Magnezone comes out every time. How healthy is Gran? 76. Lando's at 28. I have to Flash Cannon. So we get rid of that. He goes to Gran right here. Unless he goes to Lando. Lando could work, because I mean it lives the Flash Cannon, which I think it unfortunately will. Yeah, I think Lando's going to live the Flash Cannon and Earthquake twice. Unless Flash Cannon actually does enough for 58. This is going to be a really close battle. Oh, wait, Lando's super weak. I read 78, not 58. I mean, not 28, sorry. Yeah, this is going to be pretty close now, because the Gran can come out, but I can go Muk. He might 2-hit KO me with Hydro Pump. He could also double to Lando and just win, like, with that. Maybe he's Modest Gran. That would be pretty funny if I win because he's Modest Gran. He knows I'm locked into Flash Cannon. That was actually Scarf Lottie too, but... Let's see. He's really thinking about what he wants to do right here. Because if he goes Gran, do I live a Hydro Pump from this range? If I don't, then I'm going to have to play off the miss anyway. Magnezone. Choice Scarf against Gran. Let's make it Ashgran, but then give it 103 special attack. Hydro Pump does so much. Dang, it's because I'm not Assault Vest Magnezone. Alright, so there's Gran. He connects the Hydro Pump. I need to hope he misses this one and I hit this Poison Jab. And then it's going to come down to him hitting these 2 Hydro Pumps right here. He hit the first one, so... If he misses this one, I knock him out and I win with Scarf Magnezone. Is there a move I could lock into that I can win with anyway? There's not, unfortunately. Alright, 64%. He hit the first one, so now he has to hit the second one, or he can switch out and hope he lives this. As I guess an option too. All 50-50s, but I'm Poison Jabbing every time, because his best play is just to stay in here and try to hit. I guess his best play is actually to switch out, now that I think about it, because he switches out. Even if he goes down, he brings this in. He does miss, and we're able to knock this out, I think. We get the poison. Alright, so that's what I was talking about. He needed to miss, but that poison was definitely big too. We definitely just robbed this guy. Yeah, okay, I'm going to knock off right here. Now I go Magnezone and Flash Cannon. So, we won this match, and I did what I had to, but definitely not a very clean battle right there. We definitely got lucky endgame. But he banked on missing both Hydro Pumps to win the match, so that's why I run Surf, and it is what it is. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Up against some pretty standard Aurora Veil right here, and I definitely want to try to do something with Banded Zygarde. He doesn't have very good answers. His best answer is Lando. Did we play this guy earlier? No, we faced Webs, I think. But I'll go ahead and lead off here with my Magnezone, just because it can anti-lead Landtails. He's going to lead Landorus, which is definitely a good decision. I'll double into my own right here. If he U-turns into Ninetales, it'll be unfortunate, but he's just going to get up rocks. I'll do the same, because I really don't think he go hard Ninetales, yeah. So he explodes right here. I'm definitely not sacking Magnezone. I think I'll just sack... I could sack this. It's also just grand fodder. Yeah, I'll sack this. I'll just U-turn on the off chance he doesn't do that. He's actually going to not knock me out for whatever reason. So now we get to preserve this Mon, which is definitely an interesting play by him. I'll go ahead. I really don't think you stay in right here. I'm going to make a little bit of a pretty tough play in Earthquake. Nope, he got me. And he explodes and knocks me out. Okay, so we lose Lottie, but Lottie wasn't like vital to this match. It was also just gas grand fodder. Same kind of thing there, though. I sacked him on. Not really both very important. I would have loved to have Lottie around, but I'm still going to try to win with that. Overprediction on my part right there. Definitely unfortunate, but he's very weak to Shift Gear Magearna. Goes Grand. I don't think this knocks me out. Or at least it's not guaranteed to, so I'll just T-Bolt. Is it really Z-Dig? No, it's Hydro Vortex. That'll knock me out, but at least now we know that it's not Specs, so I can go out here into my Muk. And just go ahead and Poison Jab. We have quite a high Poison chance whenever he brings in. Unless he goes Magearna, obviously. He could go Magearna. He's just going to stay in, though, so I guess he really expected me to Pursuit, but we're able to Poison Jab and get a Poison right there. And I guess now he has no reason to switch, but he might anyway, so I'll just Pursuit. He just goes for Shuriken. Why would he Shuriken? I guess he expected Shadow Sneak, but he was definitely living as Shadow Sneak at 19. So we're definitely still in this. We would definitely still be more in this if I kept my Lottie around, but Ninetales comes out. This thing's too weak to be viable. I'll just Poison Jab. It'll live this because of that, yeah. Unfortunately, no poison. Actually, I guess that might be a good thing in disguise. I think I'll switch out into Magearna. Or I knock off and wait until I go down, because I need to hope he... I need to try to set up with my Magearna before he sets up with Zygarde. So he goes out into Magearna right here. His is obviously going to be set up too. What do I hope for right here? I T-Bolt every time. This sort of Rotorville matchups. Well, it was really my misplay, just sacking the Lottie for no reason. He goes for Flash Cannon, so it is offensive. He took nothing from my hit. I'll just fire off my Z move now. He's going to Shift Gear now, yeah. Maybe if he's going to be Light Clay. He's going to outspeed me right here in Flash Cannon. I need to hope he doesn't have Ice Beam. This is pretty much what this is going to come down to. And that Zygarde can knock him out through the screen, which I don't even know if that's going to happen. Do you have Ice Beam? Or Flare Cannon? Flare Cannon would not be that bad, because I could go out into something else and live, but he has Ice Beam. Yeah, he's going to be able to knock me out right there. Let's go ahead and slash forfeit. An unfortunate match right there. And yeah, I actually didn't know that the 4 bars appeared when you lost 2. I never realized that, but he's able to pick up the win right there. He definitely played his win cons better than mine. And I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Alolan Muk doesn't do a ton, but we definitely have a very fine matchup with our Zygarde and our Latios. Weavel's obviously the biggest after that. We need to keep our Magearna and Magnezone healthy. Weavel's going to outspeed me anyway, so I'll go ahead and lead here with my Muk, just because it doesn't do a ton, and we can try to catch something. Fortunately, leads off with Zard. I think it'll be Zard Y. So I'll just go ahead and Poison Jab right here. Because yeah, it is Zard Y. We'll live anything because of our Assault Vest. Yeah, we'll take that easily. We take 2, actually. We do a ton. No poison, unfortunately. I'll Pursuit now because I actually don't think he's... Yeah, he's going to try to switch that out. So we're able to get rid of Zygarde Y very early, as he brings out Garchomp right here. I bring in Landorus every time on like an Earthquake. Just gets up Stealth Rock. I'll do the same right here. Hard Weavile, okay. This guy's making the plays. Okay, I'll just go ahead and go back to Muk right here and sack it off. Just because, as I said, it doesn't do anything for me. He's able to knock off 6 Life Orb, which is good information. And I'll just go ahead and just throw off a Fire Punch in case he doesn't want to do anything. Goes for Ice Shard just to make sure that I don't Shadow Sneak poison him. And this can outspeed me. Alright, I'll go Magearna right here, and I think just win the game by Shift Gearing. Because I'm pretty sure we outspeed Scarf Chomp with Max Speed Timid, so that's good. We definitely should outspeed Scarf Chomp. He would have to somehow knock me out right here, which he's not going to be able to do. He can't knock off my Z move, so I'm pretty sure we just win. Even AV Hoopa should go down to my Z move. What he could try to do is go Hoopa and bait the Z move, and then switch out and then live an Ice Beam or something, but even then I don't think Hoopa's going to knock me out with anything. But maybe it'll take 2 hits and be able to knock me out with 2 of them. This guy's really debating right here, because he knows I'm Shift Gear Magearna. He's going to knock off, obviously he can't do anything with that. Alright, I'll just T-Bolt right here to preserve my Z move. Hard Hoopa, no fear on that play. Alright, I'll just click my Z move now. Knock that out, and I'm pretty sure we just clean up. Scarf Tana could outspeed me, but it's definitely not knocking me out with anything from 73. Even Stab Smart Strike won't do it for him. Goes back to Weavile. This won't outspeed me because it's Life Orb. Yeah, we're able to get rid of that Mon, and Magearna's just going to come through right here. And yeah, I recognize my win condition pretty well right there, and we definitely brought it out at the perfect time. I knew Weavile was a threat, but I knew Magearna could abuse that Mon, so I won't drop a GG in the chat for that one just because it was pretty quick, but I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another match right here. This guy's Bandit 1000 arrow switch-ins don't exist, and we are very weak to the Mamoswine from what I see as well, so definitely a very big problem right there. I think he might lead with it just because it does well against everything and can pressure me out and get up rocks. I might have to sack him on just to deal with that, so I'm going to lead off here with my Magnezone. He's going to lead with Medi right here. What I'll do right here is just Flash Cannon. I don't care if he had Jump Kicks and knocks this out. I don't need this to trap Ferrothorn. We have ways to pressure that Mon. And yeah, he is just going to, I think, high Jump Kick. Nope, he tries to predict me, okay. And I just Flash Cannon again right here and knock him out. He knows I'm Scarf, but he decided to stay in anyway. I don't know why he wouldn't go Zapdos or Pex, but we're able to get rid of Medicham right there, which is really great. And now I can just bring out Muk on this. Okay, so he's Protean. No, he's just Battle Bond with Spikes, okay. Interesting set. I'll just go right here for the... Let's go for the knockoff. He's going to go Pex, so we get rid of this thing's item. Probably Black Sludge. Yep. That actually took a decent amount, too. Alright, I think a Toxic comes out right here. I'll go to Magnezone. Either a Toxic or Toxic Spikes. Yeah, there's the T-Spikes. Okay, now I'll just Volt out. He's going to stay in, interestingly. I'll go Lando right here. Lando doesn't do anything with Zapdos around. He just recovers up, so he just wants this thing back at full health. I'll just defog all this away now. He clearly doesn't rally this Toxapex very much based on how he's played it so far. So he's going to switch out into Zapdos. Which, as I said, I don't really mind taking an HBS right here. Landorus does not need to be healthy. It could be useful to keep it outside of Ice Shard range, though. That's definitely something I should consider doing. I don't want Latios getting Discharge paired, but nobody discharges right here. I'm going to go Lati. The problem is that gives him Ferrothorn anyway. I could pivot to Mag. I'll just stay in and U-turn. I really don't see the usefulness of switching out. He's going to Heat Wave, no burn, thankfully. We take Helmet, so it's a very defensive set. My Latios can come out right here, and I can just go ahead and Ice Beam. Yeah, like I said, that'll give him Ferrothorn, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll get a bit of damage off. That's clearly a very Spidef Ferrothorn, so now I can go Landorus and get up rocks, so I'm assuming he's going to try to get up some sort of a Hazards or Leech Seed. Goes for the Leech Seed and unfortunately misses. We take those. I'll get up rocks right here, as I'm sure he'll try to Leech Seed again instead of going Zapdos. I feel like he would be the guy to Leech Seed again, but no, he's going to go Zapdos, okay. He's going to HBS this time. I was totally fine with that. And now what I get to do is bring in Zygarde and start getting kills. Because I know I take an HBS from this naturally, so I'll go for 1000 arrows right here, do a lot, and now it's super effective. We'll take that attack, yeah. Sucks to be on Ice Shard range, but we get rid of his Zapdos right there, which is really great. So he obviously goes out into this. I can't sack off Muk. I think I'll just sack off my Magnezone. Actually, I think the amount to sack is Lati, as crazy as that sounds, because it doesn't break Pharaoh. We have ways to break Pex anyway. Lati might be the Mon that I bring out after, though. No, the Mon that I bring out after is a Magearna. Depending on what I see right here, I can't stay in. I could stay in, but he's going to Ice Shard. So Muk's not a play, Magearna's not a play. This thing's going to be faster than me, even if it's Adamant. This is a very big play right here. I have to choose whether I want to sack off Magnezone or Lati. I'm going to go Lati right here. Substitute. So he can knock me out with Icicle Crash, but I know I'll live in Ice Shard, and I can just Psychic this to break. Maybe he'll miss too. No, he hit, so we lived it. Okay. I'll Psychic again because Ice Shard's pretty obvious. I didn't want to risk it. There's a nice shard. We might need to play with some 50-50s. I'll Flash Cannon. Because even if this thing comes back and it'll be pressured by rocks, it'll eventually be put in extreme speed range. He goes Ferrothorn. Okay, good play. I gotta switch out now. I'll go Muk. If he doubles to Mamoswine, he probably wins right here. But we do have Fire Punch. Just gets us a Spike, that's fine. I'll go ahead and just throw off a Fire Punch now. I'm sure Toxapex is coming out, yeah, but I need to do what I need to do. So I'll go for the Fire Punch right here. Does a bit. Go Magnezone on the T-Spike. I'll T-Bolt right here. I think, actually, I'll just Volt out. I wanted to Volt out because I was nearly positive this was coming back, but I didn't get to cancel in time. Alright. We need to get every double correct. So I'll go back to Magnezone right now. That Leech Seed's definitely annoying. There's the Toxapex. Now I'll hit in Power Fire, expecting Ferrothorn again. We got rid of his T-Spike, which is good. Okay, we got that right. Just throw it off a Scald. I'll just T-Bolt again. I have no reason not to. I don't care if Mamoswine... Do I care if Mamoswine comes out? Mamoswine might win because he got that damage off now that I look at it. I need to hope E-Speed kills it. Goes Ferrothorn. How many Psy Spikes can my Zygarde take? Can take a few. Can switch in 3 times still. Okay, so Elite Seeds makes the correct play right there. Actually, I have no reason not to. I have no reason to switch. This thing does to Spike. Okay, that Spike's actually kind of annoying. I think I can switch in one more time though because I'm at 16.5. I don't know. I'm 1000 arrowsing right here and claiming I'm on though. That's definitely my best play right here. Alright, so we get rid of that, I think. Okay, so he's gonna go Mamoswine every time. I sack off Muk, bring this back in an extreme speed. Goes for Ice Shard, okay, makes sense. He might be locked into that. He's not. Okay, Zygarde, can you take this? Nope, it doesn't take it. See, it says it's at 16.5. I guess that means it doesn't take it. I guess it has to be at 17 or above. But my only hope right here is somehow winning this, which it's not going to win, but he's going to be able to go for the Earthquake right there and knock me out. I knew Mamoswine was a gigantic threat to my team. Kind of, I'm not going to lie, kind of won at team preview. I didn't really have any way to OHKO it. I would have needed something random like Energy Ball on my Lottie, but it is what it is. Maybe I could have predicted him to go for sub that one turn, but I'll drop a GG in the chat. We're going to fall to 4-3, but I'll get another game. Alright, we got another match right here. This faced Stall, and it took me like 20 minutes to win with Banded Zygarde, so I just cut that recording off a quarter of the way through, but hopefully we can win this one. Gyarados is a giant problem right here, but my Zygarde is a giant problem to him, so that's pretty good. I already ignored, right? Alright, let's go ahead and... I really want to try to get a Peroxys. It looks like it's going to be dual screens lead Coco. Yeah, that's definitely what it's going to be. So I'll go ahead and lead off here with my Muk. Tapu Koko leads, pretty standard, okay. We'll go to knockoff right here to prevent the screen from being up for so long. Yeah, we're able to get rid of the light clay right there. And now the light screen's only going to last for 5 turns instead of 8, so that's good. Knock and Poison Jab, hopefully get a Poison. Yeah, no, that's nice. And now what I'll actually do is go Landorus, try to get a Perox right here. He's going to U-turn out, take some Helmet, good. So that thing is very weakened now. I don't think he'll be able to get screens up again. He can probably get one up. He's going to go hard into Gyarados right here. So I'll just U-turn out. Does he have Ice Fang? Because if he doesn't have Ice Fang, I can go Gyarados. He's going to have Earthquake, so... I can't go out. I think I have to go to Zygarde. I'm not going to do anything to him, though. I'll go back to Lando right here. Just go through a Waterfall, take some Helmet, good. We're able to U-turn out again. Does he have Ice Fang? Alright, I guess we'll scout for it now. I'll just go right here for the... I'll go back to Lando. Because I think he'll be forced to attack me right here. Yeah, there's the Waterfall. So he has Waterfall. Good. So that means I can go out into this now. The Reflect is still here, granted, but I get to throw off a nice 1,000 arrows. Just don't flinch, and we'll be fine. Good. And we're able to put that guy in extreme speed range. I don't want Zygarde taking this damage. Am I willing to sack another Mon just for that, though? No, I'm not. Okay, that's so we have to sack another Mon anyway. I see how it is. It's fine, though. Muk can do things. What's my win con? Magearna? Yeah, Magearna. We're gonna lose to Hawlucha, though. Like, for real. Alright, I guess now we find out if he has that Earthquake. We'll go to an extreme speed this. Knock that out, and now we're in the back, so kind of unfortunate scenario, but it is what it is. He's gonna go land his T right here. He's just gonna get up rocks, that's totally fine. I'm Earthquaking on Magearna. Because I really think you go out into that right now. You kind of need this healthy for Zygarde. Or else I'll just get to click 1,000 arrows through your team. I guess you could stay in. But he really should go Magearna right here. He knows I'm Mega Lottie though, so maybe he'll expect the EQ to come out. He could also sack off the Tapu Koko to get up terrain for Hawlucha, but Hawlucha won't be able to set up on this because I have Psychic and I live a hit, so that's good. So if I Ice Beam right here and he goes Magearna, do I automatically lose? No, I don't. So I'm going to Ice Beam. Because I really think second Koko is his best play, not risking this 50-50 for no reason. He's really thinking right here. Does he go Magearna? What does this play? Because if he goes Magearna, I go out into my own Magearna is probably the play. No, because my own Magearna can win on its own right. So I probably just Earthquake for damage. This is what I should do if he goes Magearna, because then I just shift gear up once and maybe win. Probably need 2 shift gears to outspeed that thing. He's going to attack off the Koko, so it makes the correct play. And doesn't give me damage on Mag. Now he's going to go Lando, so I guess this does have U-turn. Nope, it just explodes, okay. So it was Sash, okay, so that didn't matter. Sash Explosion makes sense. I don't think this makes a difference, though. I go Magearna here. No, I go Zygarde here. So yeah, he's going to go out into his own Zygarde. I don't know whether he has extreme speed or not, but I have to 1,000 arrows. Actually, I have to Outrage. What am I doing? Alright, don't have extreme speed, and then we might be able to win this. Okay, cool. We get rid of that Mon. And now what I can do is just go ahead and Outrage this too. He's going to SD. I don't know if this kills or not. It's Bandit Outrage. Just short. I need to hope that's extreme speed range. We got the 3 turn. That's going to cost me the match. I need him to miss. Alright, miss. T-Bolt. Had we got the 2 turn, I think with the defense boost he would have been able to win anyway, but looks like we're going to take an L right here. He's really debating. Does he go for the high jump kick? I think he has to risk it. If he misses, we might be able to win. That's the risk of running Koko-Lucha. That's why I try to avoid it. It's the same reason why I try to avoid Surf. I mean, Hydro Pump Greninja. That's why I always run Surf, but because it can cost you great games in scenarios like this. He hits that one. Okay. So now I need to go out into this. Honestly, his best play is to Acrobatics right here to make sure that his Magearna 1v1's mine by just spamming Iron Head, but maybe he'll risk High Jump Kick. He's going to risk High Jump Kick and hit it. Don't know if the crit mattered, but I'll drop a GG in the chat right there. Pretty cool game, very fast-paced, but he's able to pick up the win. I believe we ended off at 4-4, so not very great, but it is what it is. I had a ton of fun with the Alolan Muk. Once again, the team is down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.